Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I had so many lovely comments on the last video I put up of people telling me they loved my hair color really suits me, my hair's looking amazing. So me, with my self-sabotaging mind, was like, how can I destroy that? So what I did, I bought some packet hair dye and I dyed my hair black. Wasn't meant to be black. I thought I was dyeing my hair like a darker shade of brown. To be fair, I don't hate it. I don't like it. So in this video, guys, which has nothing to do with that intro, we are discussing social medias and influencers' rather creepy obsession with unnaturally small waists. So yes, naturally small waists absolutely do exist. Things like exercise, lifestyle, diet, genetics all combine into creating the kind of waist you're going to have. But there is one thing that will never, ever be true. Your waist will never be smaller than your head. All you see on social media are these influencers who all apparently have the exact same body shape, the exact same proportions, and they are heaped with praise and money and brand deals and followers, and people are literally celebrating these women because of the size of their waist, and I just don't understand it. And other women who are looking at these sometimes edited, sometimes just very well angled pictures are believing that this sized waist is not only humanly possible, but desirable, and that they should have a waist that looks like that if they want to be considered beautiful or they want to feel confident in their bodies. Women are killing themselves, literally and figuratively, in trying to achieve this body shape that doesn't actually really exist in real life. Women and men are undergoing deadly plastic surgery in order to suck fat out of their less desirable areas, such as their bellies, waists, backs, and hips, in order to have this tiny waist and big bum combo that you see celebrated all over social media. They are harming their short-term and long-term health, going on these extremely restrictive diets and exercising until they literally drop, just trying to achieve this body that they see these beautiful influencers parading all over social media because they think that it's real and achievable, and it's not. You guys will probably know my social media versus real life reacting to body goals influencers in real life series, and it's just crazy because I look at these real life pictures where these influencers and celebrities aren't posing, they're not in flattering lighting, they aren't angling their bodies, they haven't edited the pictures. So often I'm just looking through these pictures, I'm like, she is such a babe. But then I'll go over to their Instagram and I'm like, who is that? That is not the girl that I was just looking at on Google. Like, who are you trying to kid? And why? Precisely, why have you made your waist look like Sid from A Bug's Life? What have you done to your booty? Do you still have all your intestines? Your liver? If so, where are they? Please explain to me how exactly you are alive when your waist appears to be smaller than your damn head. Influencers on social media are not only lying to you guys who are looking at their pictures, but they are lying to themselves, because in real life, there is no physical way that they can actually resemble Sid from A Bug's Life and still be alive. And what's even sadder, and I'm probably turning like super red, but what's even sadder is that it's not just normal girls and boys who are looking at these edited, angled, posed, filtered images who are falling for this trap that they should look like a Bratz doll in real life. It's also the influencers themselves who are victims of this crazy mentality. Look at Dua Lipa, for example. Dua Lipa is like the pinnacle of success. She's this hectic singer. She's absolutely stunning. She's so beautiful. She is killing it at life. And yet these are the pictures that she posts on her Instagram where her waist looks really small. Like, it doesn't look smaller than her head. Like, she hasn't gone to those extremes. But when you compare these pictures, which are really angled and really posed, to these pictures, which were taken by paparazzi of Dua Lipa in real life, where she's obviously not angling her body and she's not posing, her waist looks totally different to the posed, angled pictures of Instagram. Do you see what I'm saying? And there's Gabby Epstein, who is a fellow Australian. She is an influencer on Instagram. She's got millions of followers. She is an absolute babe. Like, look how gorgeous she is. Like, her smile would literally light up the sky. She is so pretty. And these are the kinds of pictures that she posts on her Instagram, and her waist looks so teeny tiny. And again, I don't think she's gone to extremes with editing or anything like that. But then there's videos and there's like pictures in real life where she's not posing and angling, where her waist just looks very normal and very realistic and very natural, and like it could absolutely fit that many internal organs in it. And that is a good thing. Then there's Tana Mongeau. And basically every Instagram picture that she has ever uploaded seems to be edited in some way, shape, or form to make her look smaller and her waist look tinier than it is in real life. And then you see the real life picture and it's like, girl, why? You are so hot in real life. Your body is so gorgeous in real life. Like, you should not feel like you need to alter yourself. Then there's Madison Beer. She is totally falling for the trap as well. When you look at her Instagram pictures compared to paparazzi unposed pictures of her in real life, her waist in real life is different to the waist that she portrays on Instagram. Kylie Jenner is another one. On her Instagram, she's got all these pictures up of this super elongated, really long torso, huge booty and tiny waist. Then you see tiny snippets of videos like this or paparazzi pictures like this, and it's like, girl, your waist doesn't look like your Instagram pictures, and it's okay. It doesn't make you any less hot. Molly May, she's another one. She's a UK influencer with millions of followers, and she seems like an absolute sweetheart. And we've all seen her in video because she was on Love Island, and she is so naturally, stunningly gorgeous. And yet these would be the kinds of pictures that she would post on her Instagram, and then these are the kinds of pictures that paparazzi would catch where she's not posing and she's not angling, and it's like, she just looks like a normal, healthy, happy woman enjoying her life. Like, why aren't we showing that on Instagram as opposed to the overly posed, angled, contorted images? Why are we like this? Kim Kardashian, she's another one. Obviously, she's got millions upon millions and millions of followers. She's kind of like the poster girl for the tiny waist, hourglass, slim, thick Instagram body. And if you go on her Instagram, it is all you will see. And it's like, how does she have a waist that small after having 4 children? And she's very petite, like she's very, very short. And then you see a video or an unedited paparazzi picture and you're like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. She doesn't actually look like that all the time in real life. Now, I know I'm going to have the comments under this video like, oh yeah, but you're comparing pictures of so-and-so before and after they lost weight. Obviously, if they lose weight, their stomach is going to be flatter and their waist is going to be smaller. And yes, to an extent, you are absolutely right. But I'm also here to impart a bit of tough love for you guys. Just think of me as like the older sister that you don't really want to listen to, but she's going to tell you anyway. The fact of the matter is that even if so-and-so influencer lost weight, you cannot shrink your bones. You cannot lengthen your torso or change your skeletal structure. Like, they are there to stay. Yes, you can lose body fat, you can lose water weight, you can tone up and gain or lose muscle, but that will not change the shape of your rib cage. And your rib cage plays a huge part in what your waist is going to look like. Look at the beautiful Hailey Bieber, for example. She, like me, appears to have a shorter torso. She doesn't have a huge gap between her ribcage and her hip bones, and she also appears to have a wider ribcage compared to someone like Kendall Jenner, for example, who has a really long torso, is a very tall woman, and has a very narrow ribcage. Her waist is always going to look different to Hailey Bieber's waist. Even if they ate the same food and worked out the exact same workouts, they're never going to look the same because their bone structure, their skeletons are different. Do you know what, guys? In my eyes, that is like half the beauty of being female. It's that we all do look different, and that's what makes us so interesting to look at. So let's take a deeper look at social media's obsession with tiny waists. Let's start off by recognizing that this obsession with tiny waists is actually nothing new. As far back as the 1800s, and even further, to be honest, some women, generally those of high society or those in fashion circles, were encouraged to try and make their waists seem as small as humanly possible. This wasn't typically through diet and exercise, but through wearing tightly laced bone corsets. These corsets
Hold up.
I'm talking tight lacing for you history buffs out there. Don't come for me. I know corsets were also used as a form of underwear or bra. I'm talking about tight lacing. These tight laced corsets would feature a strong cage type of structure made of bone or metal inserts that would literally suck in a woman's waist like a cage when it was tied tightly. Sounds comfortable, doesn't it? Not only would this give the woman the illusion of having a tiny waist in comparison to the rest of her body, but it would actually begin to alter her bodily composition over time by moving her internal organs and body fat higher or lower, basically out of the way of the corset. Now, for the most part, this trend has died over time. However, there are still women out there who are using this strange form of body modification to try and change the way their body naturally looks. And you also have all the usual suspects who are promoting this kind of body modification, let's call it, like the Kylie and Kim and lots of other influencers promoting essentially tight-laced corsets to get a smaller waist. Now, as you guys can imagine, wearing a tight-laced bone or metal cage was extremely uncomfortable for the woman, and in fact would often lead to fainting spells because the women's abdomens and chests were constricted so tightly that it restricted their airflow and they couldn't get enough breath, and so they couldn't get enough oxygen to their brains and they passed out. That is why you see in so many olden day films and in books the women and just passing out when anything slightly exciting happened. That's why. The tight-laced corset could also cause digestive issues by compressing the abdominal organs, and with long wear and use, the muscles in your back could literally waste away. All for the sake of looking like you had a smaller waist. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? Why would women do this to themselves? But we are doing the same thing nowadays, just in different ways. Look at the influencer Pixie Fox. She admitted to having 6 of her ribs removed in order to achieve a 14-inch waist. She has gained over 400,000 followers because of it. Then there's the former reality star Sophia Wollersheim, who had 4 ribs surgically removed in order to try and have an Instagram tiny waist in real life. And according to news articles, she is still not happy with the results and is considering having more ribs removed to have an even smaller waist. There's also rumors, let me clarify that they are rumors, I don't know for sure. There are rumors circulating online that none other than the infamous Kim Kardashian herself has had ribs removed in order to slim down her waist to achieve the coveted Instagram slim thick body shape. Then we have the TikTok stars who literally become famous for trying to convince their followers that their waists are in fact smaller than their faces. Influencers like Camila Barrientos, who posts videos and pictures like this, showing off her teeny tiny waist and super flat stomach, but then these are the apparently unedited, unposed real life images that have popped up online that show that her waist in fact looks nothing like her TikTok persona, and that in real life she in fact looks very normal. Allegedly, Camila tells people that her waist is naturally this small and that she was simply born like that. Just like with Kim Kardashian, rumors do circulate online that Camila has also undergone rib removal surgery, or that she uses body filters in order to make her waist look smaller than is typically humanly possible. I think at this point everybody knows about Facetune and Photoshop and all the other filter apps that can make your face look a totally different way to how it looks in real life online and in your pictures. Everybody knows about Facetune, everybody knows about Photoshop, but it's not common knowledge yet that the same thing exists that will literally change what your body looks like in motion on video. People still think that what they see in video is real life. Now, I did a bit of digging and I did discover one of these body editing filter apps, and I downloaded it and I tried it on myself and I was gobsmacked. It really works, and to be fair, it looks really realistic. Not going to say what the name of the app is here because I don't want to inadvertently promote it, but trust me, they exist. Victoria Garrick on TikTok made this epic video showing just how powerful and hard to recognize these body filters actually are. It's also alleged that this body editing filter video app is the one, or similar to the one, that Khloe Kardashian apparently used on her "Yes, I did a live stream to show you guys what my body really looks like" in video that she posted to her Instagram. I found this video on, I can't remember the Instagram name off the top of my head, I'll put it on the screen here. I found this on her Instagram a while ago and it blew my mind. If you guys look closely, it appears Khloe might be using some kind of body editing video app, as her waist on the right hand side glitches as she's removing her jumper. And as you guys can see, her ribs, literally her rib cage, are quickly darting in and out. Now, ribs are bones, okay? Bones can't move like that. What's extra interesting is that if you then go to Chloe's Instagram to double check this video, the video she posted literally cuts out as she's removing her jumper and resumes straight after the jumper is removed and the alleged glitch. So allegedly, she has basically cut the body editing app glitch out. Very suspicious, especially as she put this video up on her Instagram to prove that she doesn't edit her body online. Don't believe what you see on the internet, folks. And Chloe is not the only one at it. Here's her sister Kendall, who, might I add, is already incredibly long and lean with a tiny waist in real life due to having a long torso. It seems as though she too might be utilizing the benefits of a body editing filter app. Do you guys notice here that it seems as though the app, if in fact that is what she's using, is glitching because her ribs, just like Chloe's, are quickly darting in and out. And again, bones don't move like that. Then there is their sister Kim, who also apparently is a fan of body editing video filter apps. In this professionally shot advertisement for her brand Skims, Kim is seen stroking her tiny waist, but the alleged body filter that's being used glitches and Kim's finger stretches in a very alien-like way. Of course, Kim's team deny using a body editing video app and claim that the Skims commercial that aired last week featuring the Fits Everybody collection did initially have an error as a result of the video losing its quality during the uploading process. Okay, that doesn't exactly explain why Kim's finger distorts only while stroking her waist. Seems like a very convenient spot for the video quality to glitch during the uploading process. I don't know, seems strange to me. Now here is a mini anatomy lesson that nobody asked for. Guess how many internal organs you have to fit in your waist? No, like actually, I want you guys to guess and comment it in the comment section down below, and then let's see who was right, if anybody. And I'm probably not even right, okay? This is just what I Googled because I had no clue. You have the liver, the stomach, the small intestine, the transverse colon, the ascending colon, the descending colon, the cecum, whatever that is, the uterus, the bladder, the gallbladder, large intestine, spleen, pancreas, kidneys, ovaries, and probably more that I'm missing. That's a lot. If an influencer's waist is in fact like 20 centimeters wide, where the heck are they storing all their organs? Genuine question. They probably haven't removed them because they probably wouldn't be alive. They certainly haven't shrunk them because I don't think we've figured out how to do that yet. Remember that next time you see an impossibly small waist on social media, it probably is impossible. Now I know there's like a million influencers making what I eat in a day videos and how to work out for a tiny waist and huge booty. I see all those videos online. And yet, if it is possible to create such a body shape that your waist is literally like barely as thick as my phone through diet and exercise, why oh why are some of the most fit, healthy eating female athletes, why don't they look like a bug's life too? Look at these women, for example. They literally work out for a profession. They never stop exercising. They eat really clean, professionally controlled diets. They barely have any body fat at all. So in theory, if what influencers are claiming is true, these female athletes' waists should also be like smaller than their heads, but they are not. Anyway, I'm going to go and calm myself down, go and take a hot bath and try and de-red myself. Please, if you are like me and you have a short torso, don't kill yourself in the gym and on restrictive diets trying to get a waist like Emily Ratajkowski, because it's never going to happen. You can't change your bone structure. You're an absolute babe as you are. If you are a curvy woman, you don't need to have a bug's life waist. You don't need to look like a Bratz doll. If you are a naturally slim, skinny woman, you don't need to have an hourglass body shape or a huge booty. We're all meant to look different. Like that is literally like what makes us hot. Anyway, guys, I love you and I'll see you in my next video.